Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Good day to all of us. Ako po si Deborah Garcia and welcome to another series of lessons where you will learn not just the theories and form of the language but also the function and the usage. So if you're ready, grab your pen and paper and let us learn all about conversational Filipino. Today we are going to try reading schedules in a week. So reading schedule in Filipino we say pagbabasa ng schedule. So we spell it like that, schedule, but we pronounce it and we read it as schedule, something like that. But reading is pagbabasa from the word basa, to read. But before we can read a schedule, oh by the way, later I am going to show you a schedule within a week, and then I am going to give you some statements below, and then you tell me based on the schedule that I'm going to show you if the statement is correct, which is tama, or the statement is mali or wrong. But before we can do that, we need to have a quick review of everything that I discussed in the previous series, lesson 7. I put the link in the description box below if you want to really see where did these come from, and there are also other things that I discussed in there that I cannot discuss here because our time is limited. So, but most importantly, when reading a schedule, you have to familiarize these words. So as you can see, these are days of the week. I discussed this in the previous series as well, and then some other vocabulary words there. So Monday is lunes, Tuesday is martes, Wednesday is miércoles, Thursday is jueves, Friday is viernes, Saturday is sábado, Sunday is linggo. I should have put Sunday here because we start our week with a Sunday, right? Though we take a rest on a Sunday. So maybe that's the reason why I always put Sunday at the bottom. And then day, when you say day, it's araw. Week is linggo. Linggo with a small L. Linggo here, which means Sunday, is capitalized. Month is buwan. Year is taon. Time is oras. Later, if we still have time, I am going to teach you a song of the months in a year so that you will not forget the months on how to say it in Filipino. Actually, they are from the Spanish language. So we say enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. It sounds Spanish. The spellings are in Filipino. I'll teach you that later. Time, I am going to discuss time first. So it's 1 to 12. We say it in Spanish as well. If you watch the previous lesson from the previous series, then you will understand all of these. Okay, so let's take a look at our clock here. As I mentioned earlier, we say our time in Spanish. We also say them in English, but for those people who do not speak English, usually they would use the Spanish numbers. So when you say 12, then you'd say a las 12. So just like when you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 is 12. A las 12. 1 o'clock is a la una. And this is the only one that's singular. So a la una, no S. But for all other numbers there, it's a las. Okay? So a las 12, a la una, a las 2, a las 3, a las 4, a las 5, a las 6, a las 7, a las 8, a las 9, a las 10, a las 11. Okay, so I prepared the schedule for the entire week, and then I have these sentences based on the schedule that I'm going to show you. You're going to analyze if these sentences are correct or tama, or if these sentences are wrong or mali based on the schedule that I put in there. So for example, if I say number 1 and you check the schedule and you say, yeah, it's correct, it's possible, you can do that, then you would say tama. If not, then you say mali. Please take a screenshot of this schedule that I made, and then we are going to analyze the sentences one by one so you can decide if the sentence is correct or tama, or the sentences are mali or wrong. So this is the schedule that I made. We start from Linggo or Sunday up to Sabado or Saturday. So if we check Linggo, I put there Simba, or Simba means when you go to church. Simba. Church is simbahan. Simba is the act of going to church or attending the mass. So I have Simba 11 to 12. And then after the mass, I have lunch out. So that's 12 to 2. And then Lunes, I have trabajo. Trabajo means work. So my shift starts at 10 and it ends at 3. Tuesday or Martes, I still go to work. So trabajo again, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then Miércoles, I have a doctor's appointment. So I put there doctor, 9:30 to 10:30. And then I go to work again, trabajo, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then Jueves, I still go to work and my shift is 10 to 3. Viernes, I don't have anything here. And then Sabado, I put there party and that's 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. I hope you took down notes of my schedule because I can't show it here anymore. It's crowded. Or maybe you can take a screenshot before we analyze these sentences so that you can go ahead and decide immediately if the first sentence is correct or possible. So, number 1, it says, manonood ako ng sine sa Sabado ng gabi. Manonood. In the future tense, the root verb here is nood or to watch. So, manonood is to going to watch. So, ako, is I am going to watch cine. I discussed this word in the previous lesson. Cine is actually cinema or movie theater. But in Filipino, when we say, I am going to watch a movie, we say, I am going to watch a cinema. So, cine is a cinema. So, but it means I am going to watch a movie when? On Saturday, Sabado ng gabi. What do you mean by ng gabi? Saturday morning or evening? Maybe you didn't remember, but gabi is evening. Magandang gabi is good evening. So, Sabado ng gabi is Saturday evening. So, based on the schedule that I showed you, is it possible that I could watch a movie on Saturday evening? You decide, okay? Number 2, alas 10. So, 10, we don't know if it's AM or PM yet, but here it says umaga. Gabi is evening. Umaga is morning. So, 10 a.m. Alas 10 ng umaga. 10 a.m. is may pasok. 10 a.m. ang pasok ko sa Lunes. Pasok. When we say pasok in Filipino, it translates as in. Like when your time in for your work or the time when you go to school. So when you say in, it is a schedule, a time when you go to work. Usually we say work. So alas 10 ng umaga ang pasok ko. 10 a.m. in the morning is my time in on Monday. If you still remember, or if you have the screenshot of the schedule that I made, actually there's trabajo there. Trabajo. So when I say pasok here, I mean my shift for work. So is it 10 a.m.? Is it 10 ng umaga? Alas 10 ng umaga ang pasok ko sa Lunes. Lunes is Monday. Check the schedule. Right? Tama for correct and mali for wrong. Number 3. Magsisimba ako sa linggo ng hapon. In the future tense as well, simba, you can see that in my schedule. So it is the act of going to church or attending the mass. So when will I go to mass? Magsisimba ako sa linggo ng hapon. Linggo is Sunday. Hapon is what? If this is gabi, evening, and this one is morning, umaga, hapon is afternoon. So I am going to attend Mass on Sunday afternoon. Check my schedule if it's correct or if it's wrong. And then number 4, may appointment ako sa doktor sa Martes. My appointment. We keep this because we also say appointment in Filipino. So may is I have. I have an appointment sa doktor, with the doctor on Martes is Tuesday. I have an appointment with the doctor on Tuesday. Could you please check my schedule if I do have an appointment with the doctor? And then number 5, it says, busy ako sa Biyernes. Maybe you understand this, busy. Ako. I am busy on Friday. Check my schedule. Am I busy on Friday sa Biyernes? Tell me. And the number 6, it says, pwede tayong mag-date sa Huwebes ng gabi. Okay. If I tell this to my boyfriend, for example, or my husband, I would say puede. Can, right? Can. It's possible. So, puede is can. Tayo is us or we. We can date. Mag-date. Mag-date is we can go on a date on Huwebes. Huwebes is Thursday, right? Nang gabi again. Gabi is evening. So we can go on a date on Thursday evening. If I tell that to my boyfriend, for example, would you think he will be happy seeing my schedule? What's my schedule? Can I really go on a date on Thursday evening? You tell me. So if you answered these, I would like to see your answers in the comment section below, and then I would check again because I didn't remember my schedule now. So, and then I'm gonna reply to your comments once I see your answers. Okay, as I said earlier, I am going to teach you a song to help you remember the months in a year. Mga buwan sa isang taon. Mga is plural, indicator of plural thing, and then buwan is month. Isa is one, and then taon is year. So months in a year. In a year. So months in a year, we have Enero, Febrero, Marzo, Abril, Mayo, Junio, Julio, Agosto, Septiembre, Octubre, Noviembre, Diciembre. The calendar that I showed you earlier, it says Agosto, right? So it is August. So here's how we sing it, and I hope you practice and then you will remember eventually. It's different when you are just going to memorize it than when it is put in a song. It's easier to remember when there is a melody in it. I really believe that. So this is how we sing the mga buwan sa isang taon. Are you ready? We say, Enero, Febrero, Marzo, Abril, Mayo, Junio, Julio, Agosto, Septiembre, Octubre, Noviembre, Diciembre, come back to me. Okay, again, we say come back to me. This is a song, actually the original song, it says after the Diciembre, you say lubi lubi, but I don't know what lubi lubi is. I think it's something like a small coconut, I don't know. But there's another song about someone counting the days until someone that he loves would return to him. So he said, come back to me. So I'll use that phrase, come back to me. Okay, again. Enero, Febrero, Marzo, Abril, Mayo, Junio, Julio, Agosto, Septiembre, Octubre, Noviembre, Diciembre, come back to me. There you go. I hope you try this. It's fun. And also I'll be waiting for your answers to the statements that I showed you earlier. And please look at the schedule that I made. And that is all for now. I hope you learned something. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, please like this video and don't forget to share it if it's necessary. Also, Please study more so that in the next lessons you already have some stock knowledge, if we have new topics. So see you again, guys, in the next lesson. Bye!